Hey everybody, let's get ready. Gotta love some Brundlefly, right? Here we go.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Hey everybody, welcome to Late Late Horror Show. What is going on? I am Dino, and as always, this is trivia night, Saturday night trivia night. Welcome everybody in the chat. It is The Fly, 1986, David Cronenberg. This is a classic. I know RTN said he didn't see this one before, only saw the Vincent Price one. And what was the other one? The Fly Girl? Forget which one that was. But listen, man, David Cronenberg, this is a fantastic film. I think it holds up as well as the original, if not better. I like this one better. Jeff Goldblum, I'm a big fan of Jeff Goldblum. He is fantastic. And listen, David Cronenberg, he pulls an Alfred Hitchcock on us. He usually plays a role in a lot of the movies that he does. I think every one of them. He gets in there somehow. But he plays the gynecologist in this movie here. Creepy guy he is. Anyways, yes, Jeff Goldblum, Seth Brundle, the lovely Gina Davis. Oh my. Top of her career, I think. Then she went to Saturday the 14th. What isn't that? Anyways, good stuff. This is going to be fun. Good to see everybody in the chat. Hey, Grant. Rosalie, what is going on? Ginger is here. What is going on? Dennis. Sully. Sup tonight, he says. Sup tonight. Daryl Hagler. Dennis, Harry Scott. You guys all know who you are. Connie. Good to see you here, Connie. I wasn't sure if you were going to be here or not. But good to see ya. So yeah, listen, I've got some questions lined up, man. The Fly. This is just one of the quintessential 80s movies. If you haven't seen this, you're missing out. The transformation of, and I don't want to give nothing away trivia-wise, but the transformation of Jeff Goldblum into Brundlefly in this movie is just, oh my God, a little bit horrific. Tolkar, what is going on? Good to see you. Snoochie, Boochie Man, what is going on? Well, there's some new people in here. Classy Cannabis. Who's these new people in here? What's going on? Good to see you, Classy Cannabis. Just keeping it classy, right? Tammy Stoa. What the? Yeah, some new people. Well, welcome you guys. Always good to see you, Tolkar. Always good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see new people. Listen, trivia nights on horror movies every Saturday night. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. We're at 27 right now. Let's get to 100. Let's try real hard. The Slimer. Love the show, man. Good, man. What's JC Kang, New Jersey? You changed your name. That's the same avatar. Hey there. First time here. Love the Fly. Oh no, Edward Stewart usually has that avatar. But JC Kang, New Jersey. What is going on? Good to have you here, man. Sinjin, be afraid. Be very afraid. What is going on? Jiminy Christmas. It's good to see everybody and all the new people here. Yes, we have trivia nights every Saturday night. Sometimes we go classic. Sometimes we go 80s. Not usually ever anything newer, like 2000 and on. Not usually. But yeah. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you want, join the channel. There's a little join button down there next to the Late Late Horror Show. It says join. Gives you perks. We watch movies together every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Movies you can't usually sometimes get anywhere else. Sometimes they're playing on Amazon and other places, but you got to rent them. Yes, Please do. And lots of new changes going to be coming to the Patreon page very, very soon. You can find the links down below. You know, I should actually have them ready is what I should do. So if I can grab that really quick, just to pop in there any time I'm able to do so, let me do that really, really quick. Here are the links to join the channel and also to join the Patreon. And listen, there's a lot going on there, man. A lot going on there. The movie nights alone, four movies in a week for come on. Anyways, so tonight we've got an 80s classic. And again, the beautiful Gina Davis. What can I say? Very well. The fingernails. Listen, there are some scenes towards the end of this movie that just, get to me, man. It's just gross. But again, Cronenberg is known for his body horror movies, and that's kind of his thing. Crash. That's kind of his thing. So also, let me tell you guys what's coming up. Tonight we have a mixed bag of horror, detective, and mystery. And I had it as a surprise earlier, but I went in there, I put the timestamps in there. I even put the dates of the shows in there. So I went up, over, and beyond what I usually do. And you have the dates of the shows. And listen, you've got Nero Wolfe, Inner Sanctum, Sherlock Holmes, The Shadow, The Black Museum, Bold Venture. I mean, it's all there. The Falcon, The Whistler. No, I can't do it. Anyways, you know what I did yesterday? I know this has nothing horror related. Yeah, I'm going to move on. Anyways, it was interesting what I did. It was fun. I'm not usually a karaoke guy, but in VR I was. Anyways, so yeah, definitely good to see all the new people. Also, tomorrow night, me and Ginger, every Wednesday, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have movie discussions, not movie reviews. It's a movie review and a movie discussion. So tomorrow night it's going to be The Legend of Hell House 1973 with the great, yes, the great, because I love the guy, Roddy McDowall. It's kind of a gothic horror movie, and you'll find out tomorrow whether Ginger likes it and I like it, and if we fight about it or what's going to happen there. And then Monday we have Paranormal Into the Night with Christopher Desarze. The C2D1 Haunting, which he is the ghost boy of Genesia. Anyways, it'll be a very, very interesting show. The next week, The Invisible Man will be trivia night. I need to get something for this Thursday. I think I'll surprise you with that. But we've got a lot of great paranormal shows coming up. Listen, I've got Daryl Marston from the Ghost Hunters that was on A&E. That's coming up a little bit later in December 24th. Me and Dave Plouffe will be doing a full movie commentary on Clue on Christmas Eve. So not sure yet what's going on Christmas Day. That is yet to be determined. Probably, Christmas Eve is usually the night that I do all of the like Christmas Carol and stuff like that on the channel. Dub, kind regards to all. RTN says discussion. We have to pat them down first. Dub, what is going on? Dub, good to see you. But yeah, so here we go. Let's get into the first question. Again, if you haven't seen The Fly from 1986, please give it a watch. If you're a fan of the old school Fly with Vincent Price, you're going to love this one too. Just kind of a different take on things, but still very, very cool. Scarecrow Ninja, speaking the truth. Woo! But yeah, definitely good to see everybody. So with that said, first question of the evening, and we are up to 44 thumbs up. Gotta get it up to 100. We got to get it up to 100 because YouTube looks at it and goes, hey, we got to get this thing rolling. It's slowing down. It's slowing. It's YouTube for you, man. Took a day off. I had some back pain again. And, I just did something the wrong way. But I'm good today. So with that said, again, first person to type out the correct answer gets a point. Okay, there's 20 questions. As long as I know what you mean, what you're talking about, we are good. So my judgment, my call. So there you go. Burnt Offerings was classic. That limo driver. Yeah. It's funny looking at your avatar there, JC Kang, New Jersey, because Edward Stewart puts that on quite a bit from The Exorcist there. Can I please consider burnt offerings for Thursdays, says Tammy Stoa. For Thursdays? Thursdays are usually paranormal shows. Do you mean for Friday for movie nights to watch? You definitely have to be a member for movie nights, channel member. And thank you, MB, for becoming a member again at Level 1 Support. Welcome back. Good to have you. Again, here's the link for you guys to join the Patreon or the channel. Both of them give you access to movie nights every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tammy, if that's what you meant. Hey, Black Roses, if that's what you meant, movie nights are Fridays, and you got to be a Patreon member or a channel member. So with that said, I will keep dropping the links throughout the night in hopes that we get some Patreon members and some new channel members. So there you go. That limo driver was so creepy. Big Exorcist fan, just finished off an entire arm sleeve devoted to the movie, granddaddy of all horror movies. Yes. I've said before, JC, probably the scariest movie of all time for me, The Exorcist. It also comes with a history which involves my uncle passing out at the drive-in when I was a little kid, watching Linda Blair throwing up the green pea soup. It was very disgusting. But anyways, here we go. I know, get to the questions, right, you guys? Get to the questions. But feel free to give me your little bits of information there, and I will read them. Constantly looking at the chat. Appreciate you, Dino. Thank you. $5 super chat from MB. Thank you, M space B. What is going on? Much love to you. Much love to you. How about The Entity with Barbara Hershey? Supposedly a true story. But yes, The Entity, the movie, was very graphic, very, very good. Very, very good. I did enjoy The Entity very much so. Because I love you and the Late Late Horror Show family, and am happy RTN is back. Black Roses, $10 super chat. Thank you. Especially, and Connie Clary, $4.99 super chat. Thank you. The godsend. Listen, Connie's been here forever as a member. How many months? 24? 2 years? 3, longer? I don't know. Anyways, Black Roses, see, that's what I love about this, man. The community loves each other. The Late Late Horror Show family, we all love each other. Listen, I was so worried, and stuff like that gets me so upset when RTN was back in the hospital. Listen, all I knew is you were in pain, and next thing I knew, I didn't hear from you for a few days, and always scary. But you got my number, buddy, so anything ever happens, let me know. So much love to you, and thank you all so very much for the generous super chats. It's been a while since I've seen a bunch of color at the top of the chat, so that is very cool to see. And again, YouTube sees that, notices that, and says, let's push the videos. So there you go. Once again, there's the links to join the channel. and the Patreon page. And with that said, I've gone on for 13 minutes, 15 minutes. Seth the Welsh, what is going on? Tammy Stowa, there's a very cute, scary movie called House on Haunted Hill. Yes, and yes. The great Vincent Price. Yes. I will, my friend. Thank you. Yes, Dennis, you are a big part of the family, man. CM, what is going on? CM? Okay, enough blabbering. You got the links to join, all that good stuff. Much love to each and every one of you. And first question of the evening is, which celebrated American comedy actor and director's production company was behind The Fly 1986? I'm hoping these aren't going to be too hard for you. Some of them might be. Santa's Pup, 99-cent super sticker. Thank you very much. Just love an emoji with a halo over its head. Gotta love it. RTN. Yes. RTN with a point. First point of the evening. Always good signs. Much love going to RTN. The healing process is always there, always on the way. Prayers always. And look it. We gave him the first point of the evening. So there you go. RTN. Denny with the first point. Yes, it is Mel Brooks' film. So there you go. That is the director's production, the actor and director's production company behind The Fly 1986. So there you go. Very, very cool. Hey, WWM. What's going on? I think I said hi to Grant. Hey, Kathy. On to question number 2. Yes. Oh, and as always, if we get through this and there's still time, we'll do wrong answers. How about that? Question number 2. When Seth Brundle, Jeff Goldblum, you probably know that. When Seth Brundle first takes Veronica back to his home, which musical instrument does he start playing? When Seth Brundle first takes Veronica back to his home, which musical instrument does he start playing? Very, very cool. Man, the one scene in this movie, too, when he starts becoming as strong as a fly. 52 thumbs up. Keep it going. Way up. Good going. Trogdor. Hey, what's going on, Trogdor? Been a while since seen you. John Victor. I'd better realize, I think, has the correct answer first. I forget about Terry Garr. Terry Garr's not in this film, but Terry Garr's, I don't forget about her, Young Frankenstein. Roll in the hay. But I'd better realize gets it first. It is the piano. I'd better realize. Good to see you here. And it's been a while, so always good to have you. 1 point to you. It is the piano. So there you go. Didgeridoo. Is that how that goes there? Anyways, RTN. Yeah, didgeridoo. So yes, the piano. I love that at first Brundle Fly is a very cool thing, an idea, giving him the strength. Can you imagine winning every arm wrestling match? Just the dude tears off his arm. But anyways, very disturbing, to say the least. Hurdy-gurdy, man. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. What are you guys talking about? Harmonica, slide whistle. Oh, yeah, I got it. Listen, kazoo. So he is playing the piano. Adam for Christ. What is going on, Adam? Good to see you here, my friend. And on we go with this trivia night. Here we go. Question number 3. Did I mention Gina Davis was very, very beautiful in this movie? And her and Jeff Goldblum had a thing going, So there you go. Question number 3: which item of clothing does Veronica give to Seth when he is first showing her his telepods? One to the other. Telepods. Takes me back to Star Trek. Well, those were, a little bit different. But so which item of clothing does Veronica give to Seth when he is first showing her the telepods? I mean, if it's close enough, you get the point. Brazier, says RTN. I think Night Fright Talk Show, what is going on? Good to see you. Good to have you. Good to know you. Good to be ya. I think stocking. I will take stocking because it's one of her tights. Okay, go on the leg. So yes, I will accept stocking from WWM. WWM. So with your first point, there you go. Very cool. A couple people got stockings. Pantyhose, Rosalia. Close. Pantyhose. Knee pads. Knee pads. Hose. Yeah, you get better. Panties. Ooh. Snoochie Boochum. Boochie man. Stalking, I think you meant. Very, very cool. Yes, you are on the board. Mike Barrett. Soon be discussing our Giallo discussions with you there in the chat. Because we got a couple more movies and then we're on with more Giallos. Did I mention the Giallos me and Ginger will be discussing coming up here? Some really good ones. The Red Queen Kills 7 Times. The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward. Whew, that's a hottie. The Crimes of the Black Cat. And The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave. All from 71, 72, somewhere around there. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, man. Good stuff. A loincloth, says Scarecrow Ninja, going way back to the 1800s, right? Am I wrong? Loincloth? Yeah. Now there's something different. High-lows. Okay, so next question. Question number 4. When Seth visits Veronica at her workplace, what magic word does he say to her? So when Seth visits Veronica at her workplace, what magic word does he say to her? And it's not abracadabra. Abracadabra, alakazoo. Yeah, it really works. It's Santa's pup. What really works? There's always room for Giallo. You better believe it. Giallo. Banana. Bananas. Abracadabra. No, hocus pocus. Oh, I didn't want to miss that. Okay, I'd Better Realize comes in first. I'd Better Realize came in first. Cheeseburger. Yepper. Cheeseburger. She loves the cheeseburger. So what are you going to do? Yeah, who doesn't love a good cheeseburger? McDonald's. Every now and then. See, what I do with my McDonald's cheeseburger, people think I'm nuts, but I add a thing of sweet and sour sauce, McDonald's sweet and sour sauce on the cheeseburger. Listen, it's very few and far between that I eat a McDonald's cheeseburger. But when I do, it's going to get slobbered on with some sweet and sour sauce. Just saying. Just saying. So cheeseburger is the correct answer. And Simsalabim. Hello, Rover. Rover. Go on over. Here I thought the magic word was please. 58 thumbs up. 23 minutes in. I gotta love it. Gotta love it. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up, the super chats, the channel join. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful thing to see. I'm not a fan of McDonald's. Me neither, Connie Clary. Me neither. But you know what? The breakfast sandwiches are good. The breakfast sandwiches are good. I like Burger King's breakfast sandwiches. The ham, egg, and cheese sandwich. Listen, I hardly eat them. I don't go to fast food, man. I'd rather go somewhere or make something myself, right? But every now and then, we do go. So there you go. Yeah. Anywho, because it doesn't really matter. Green, red, yellow, blue, whatever. Next question. Question number 5. Here we go. Here we go again. Snap! Yeah. So question number 5. Here we go. Did I say how much it was a delight to have each and every one of you in chat tonight? Wahlburgers rules, I think Tokar means. Whataburger? Or is it Whataburger? Whataburger or Wahlburgers? Whataburger. Never heard of Whataburger. So if that's what you mean, I have no idea. But listen, I'm up for trying all kinds. Yes, on Chick-fil-A. Listen, I don't know what Chick-fil-A does. I think they just it's everything's good there. But I think they add butter on the buns just to add that butter, that's sweet, melty delight. But Chick-fil-A, listen, they're good, man. They're good. It's a Texas thing. Okay. Whataburger. Okay. Yeah, see, boy, got to travel across the country and check out these places, man, right? Good time. Grant L. Whoa, it's Christmas. It's Christmas time has come. Grant L, $10 super chat. Thank you. Always a good time here. Love you all. You know how much I love you, Grant. You've been here a long time. Long time. And I'm glad you're still here and keeping up with the shows and still enjoying them and the way I mix things up and all the shows I put together and all that stuff. So much love to you, Grant, and everybody else tonight. Yeah, it feels like Christmas. Here you go. Thank you. Stairpike, cheerio, Medarios. Good to see you, Stairpike. Although we need you to do some readings, right? You know, something. You know how to upload now, so there you go. Whataburger is also in Arizona and showing up in Southern California pretty good. Huh. Yeah, we got 5 guys here. Everybody raves about it, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, let me get to question number 5. Question number 5. Instead of printing an article about his work, what does Seth suggest to Veronica that she do instead? So instead of printing an article about his work, because she was a reporter, what does Seth suggest to Veronica that she do instead? She's a reporter. And thanks again, Grant. Much love to you, man. Greatest group of family around on the YouTubes. Hey, Dan Sheehan. What is going on? Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Okay, I don't want to miss it. Podcast it, says RTN. She follows the process. Film it. Snoochie Boochie Man. Snoochie. Bucci Man gets a point because, yes, it says novel. And, yes, it is write a book. So a novel, I accept. He tells her to write a book. Listen. Why write an article when you could write a book? He says, why write an article if you can write a book? Brundlefly. Video blog it. Upload it. Trogdor. Upload it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Give Pugstyles a cuddle for me, says CM. Yes, yes. Cuddle, cuddle, cuddle. Pugstyles. Rent a bouncy house. Air writing. Oh my God, Grant. They do that in VR. You can do that if you want to air write. Get a VR headset. It's pretty cool, actually. Anyways, hire a clown to go in the pod. Oh, jeez. A clown with the fly, perhaps? That would be interesting. Brundle Puppet Show. Bronco. Okay, yeah. Don't forget the thumbs up button, peeps. Thank you, Harry Scott. Appreciate that very much. 65 thumbs up. Awesome, guys. 8:29. It is at the bottom of the hour, as I always say. It's at the bottom of the hour, and we're about at 65 thumbs up. So there you go. Sean Blue Digital. Hey, drop the like for the support. Thank you, Sean Blue Digital. Always good to have you here, my friend. Good to see you. Boom, boom, boom. Get this on 4K. Is this available on 4K? I'm not sure. It most definitely should be. I think it is. It's gotta be. So question number 6. Here we go. Next question. Clown and fly. Clown. Yeah, I can't come up with nothing for that. But yeah, very cool. So question number 6. Which animal does Seth first send through the telepods? Which animal does Seth first send through the telepods? Boom. Hope it's on 4K. Yeah, it should be, Adam, for Christ. I mean, listen. Yeah. I mean, come on. Oh, geez. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty easy answer if you've seen the movie. Rover. Red Rover. Let Ray go on over. So Rover gets a point. Every time you come in now, Rover, I gotta mention that Burbs line. You get a point. Rover. Let Ray go on over. A wallaby. So yeah, that gives RTN a point. I'd better realize with 2 points. WWM has got a point. Snoochie Bucci Man has a point. And Rover has a point. So it's anybody's game. So there you go. A sperm whale. Rhesus monkeys will bite your fingers off. Yes, they will, Trogdor. Ape. An ant. A giraffe. Yeah. A wallaby. Oh, cute. Cute little wallaby. A turkey. A European swallow. That's going deep. That's a deep dive. European swallow. Rosalia, this bugs me. What's bugging you, Rosalia? Please put it in the chat. I'm not sure what's bugging you. This bugs me. Let me know what bugs you, and we'll try to fix it right here, right now in the chat. Spooky bed here. A man, bear, pig. Spooky bed here. Hello. He says a man, bear, pig. A man, bear, pig. What would that make him? That's if you're treading a thin line there, Trogdor. You're treading a thin line. No mention of his name. This bugs me. A fly, Rosalia. Okay, I got it. I got it. She's making a joke. Get it, Bugs? No, I know. But you never know. As you know, I can never see the chat sometimes. The Montauk Monster, says Scarecrow Ninja. Yes. Met a former student at Walmart. He said he wanted to join the Navy. The recruiter asked him if he knew how to swim, and then he asked, "Why are you running out of boats?" Huh. Yeah. Thanks, Dan Sheehan. LOL, Trogdor. LOL. Okay, so next question. Oh boy, rated R question. Rated R question. That means rated R for, it's restricted to 17 and over. Or something like that. I don't know. But here we go. Question number 7. After the first live animal experiment goes wrong, which one word is Seth thinking when Veronica asks him? After the first live animal experiment goes wrong, which one word is Seth thinking when Veronica asks him? It's a dirty word. You should be able to say it in the chat. Unless it gets blocked. Restricted to pirates. Stairpike, I'll take it. Yes, pirates, like on the fog. The pirate ship in the fog? Yeah, just like that. Connie Clary, I knew you'd come straight out with it, but Stairpike said F, so I know what he meant. So, yes, Stairpike gets a point. I'm getting everybody to swear. I'm not sure that's good. Thank you. Yeah. Grant says fudge. A Christmas Story. Okay, enough with the F words. We're done. Okay, here we go. So Stairpike gets the point for that. Yes, it was Fuck. So yeah, there you go. Oh man. Fabulous. Good on you, man. I'm waiting for the maggot baby being an answer. Oh, jeez. DTF, says the Slimer. Oh, boy. Moving on to question number 8. Here we go. Okay, what provokes Seth to prematurely transport himself through the telepods? What provokes Seth to prematurely transport himself through the telepods? Okay, and just close enough. And there we go. Oh man, you guys are making me hungry with the hamburger talk. I'm hungry. I need some good food. I need like a stew or something. Yes, Rover, I'll take it. Red Rover gets the point for drunk. Because yes. So Rover gets another point. And yes, he's upset and a little drunk because Veronica is left suddenly, suspecting she is still seeing her ex. So he was very upset on all of that, you know. So him being upset as a scientist, he just made a mistake. Went in too quick. Although, is it a mistake? I don't know. You know, that fly flying in there, that's just bad luck is what that is. So in the future, when things happen, you know, machines like that, you got to be careful, man. What's this? Leanne Rashay. Okay, you know what? Leanne, I'm not sure why you did that. Hi all in chat. XOXO. I mean, I like the hi Dino, hi all in chat, but is that your name now? listen, you changed your name to promote creature features? Are you kidding me? I might have to block you because you may not be the same Leanne Richey. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Listen, that's actually not a cool thing to do. To show up in a chat, and you've been around on the channel for a while. Anybody who changes their name to another channel to promote it and comes on another? I know Creature Features runs during most of my streams. So I'd rather all you guys enjoying yourself here. You can always go back to Creature Features, but if you enjoy Creature Features, you can go there. But to put in your name, I mean, Leanne. If it's the same Leanne. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, your name is... yeah, see, I can go on and on and on and on. And these are the things and issues that you have on YouTube. Listen, I haven't seen you in a while, and you come in and... Creature Features. Man, everybody here, please change your name. Like One Girly Girl, change it to One Girly Girl. Late Horror Show every night at 10. And then start going all through YouTube's chats. Anybody who's streaming live, go on it and chat with your name titled and highlighted. Again, it's a thing that's disrespectful, and there's a lot of things that are disrespectful on YouTube or in communities that get done that people don't think are a bad thing, but they really are. It's just a disrespectful, unloyal type of thing. So either you love it here. That's all I can say. We will move on. We're going to move on. It's just, I bring up stuff like that when they happen. And over and over and over again, you learn your lessons on stuff like this. And it's just ridiculous. Alberta Strength, 10 o'clock? It's 6:42 p.m. in Alberta. What time is it wherever you are? Are you in California? Oh, are you speaking to Leanne Richey? Listen, that's not going to change the name, but I'm just so, yeah, there we go. Sorry, just taking care of business. Listen, I got to start batting down the hatches and stuff. People, when people think they could take advantage and so, there's no reason for that. Okay, I'm going on, but here we go. Next question. Question number 8. I'll stop now. It's been taken care of. I'm moving on. Never here anyways, so whatever. And listen, I love Creature Features. But, disrespect. This is my family here. So when you try to pull them away... You know what I'm saying? So anyways, here we go. You know what I'm saying? The Godfather. Question number 8. No, not 8. Question number 9. Question number 9. Threw me off a bit. So just everybody, even tonight, be sure to keep a lookout for trolls. Thank you, mods. Question number 9. What is the very first indication that Seth has merged with a fly's DNA? What is the very first indication that Seth has merged with a fly's DNA? Bing, bam, boom. Oh no, I'm good. I'm just, you know me, Scarecrow Ninja. I go on my rants. Hunger for sugar. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. Don't want to miss this. Hold on. I think, Um, yeah, there's a couple you could get confused with, and I see a couple people getting confused on the whole thing. Um, I still can't get over it. Oh, I need to make. I need to change. I need to change one of my usernames to the Late Late Horror Show every night at 10 p.m. and just go to every. See, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I understand that it's a disrespect thing, but anyways, listen, I don't care how big the channel is. You know what I mean? It's just it could be tiny, it could be big. It's just disrespect. But anyways, the first person to get it was Rover. Does say sugar cravings, but it's I'd better realize with the answer. Correct answer. 3 points to you in the lead with 3 points. I'd better realize. Yes. Listen, Veronica's kind of like, and she can feel the hairs on the back of his, on his back there. And so it's the hairs, really hard, fibrous hairs that an insect would have. So, yeah, there you go. Dino, I'm in listening mode and thumbs up. Thank you, Emily. Yes, we are at 72 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Emily. Hope everything is well. Good to see you here tonight. Legend. Just Legend, which another one, you should change your name to Legend, because I think you said just Legend. But anyways, Legend. I keep hearing about the movie The Fly. The way I understood it is a guy switches minds with a fly. Legend? What are you talking about? Not sure what you're talking about, but listen to the trivia here. Listen to the trivia and yeah, if you've never seen this one, The Fly with Jeff Goldblum, David Cronenberg. But the hair on his back is, sprouting out like a little chia pet. And it's very disgusting. And Glenn Ray says hi. What's going on? Good to see you, Glenn. Good to see you, Glenn. Did I eat a lot of sugar? Ugh. Yeah, Fly, man. Ugh, yeah, the end of the movie gets pretty disgusting. People in glass houses should dress in the basement. If you've got a glass house, then you're probably not worried about who sees what, is what I say, right? Where Fly? There, Fly. Connie Clary. Hope everyone is enjoying the stream and the channel. Please subscribe, hit the bell, and click the thumbs up button. This way the Late Late Horror Show knows you like what you hear. Thank you. Thank you. Much love to you, Connie. And once again, I'm dropping the links to join the channel. Again, it's been a great night here. All the super chats, love it. Thank you, guys. Much love to each and every one of you. And if you want to join for movie nights and all of that good stuff and support on Patreon, please do so. And next question. But yeah, what was I going to say? There was something I was going to say. Welcome, Dino. Thank you. Okay, so with that said, question number 10. What is the very first thing? Question number 10. The short story that inspired The Fly by George Langelaan, I think I said that right. If I didn't, was first published in Playboy magazine. True or false? The short story that inspired The Fly by George Langelaan was first published in Playboy magazine. True or false? Wow. Yikes. There's a lot of icky stuff though. Yep. Somebody come in with a stupid name so I can hurl more epithets at them. RTN. Listen, it's so, you say to yourself it's funny, but it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The thing that gets me was part of the channel for a while there. We all open our, this was like a couple years ago. And then, just like that, back. but maybe not. It could be somebody else. The first person to get it is John Victor. Are you on the board already or no? John Victor says true. True that. John Victor says yes. It was first published in Playboy magazine. The Fly. The Fly. That was Hugh Hefner's great idea to make people not only see the pages, but to tell their wives or whatever that I'm reading the articles. They've got great stuff. I mean, listen, The Fly first appeared in Playboy magazine. And who would not want to read that? So, that's why he became the big entrepreneur and the guy making the money that he did. So, props to him. Girl betrayal hurts your heart no matter what, says. Oh, Linda Compton. And again, thank you, Linda. Linda sent me, she always sends me something once a month. Linda, thank you. Much love. She also put in a newspaper clipping from her local newspaper with, you can't probably see it. It's Sherlock Holmes, further review. The game's afoot. His abilities weren't elementary at all. Doyle's 60 Holmes stories listed. This is really a pretty darn cool article, and it goes through like all the Sherlock Holmes characters from Basil Rathbone up to Henry Cavill, Benedict Cumberbatch, Peter Cushing, Jeremy Brett, Robert Downey Jr., and Ian McKellen, all who played Sherlock Holmes. But types of crimes Holmes solved. I'll save this for the end, but very, very cool. Lots of good information, and actually something I should probably read on the the channel, the station. What's wrong with me? The channel. Do a Sherlock Holmes night and talk about like the abilities and the crimes and all that. I'm going to use that article you gave me and really get into it. I'd better realize Henry Cavill was Holmes. Again, actually that was news to me too. Let me look at this once again and see. 2021 to 2022, Henry Cavill. Holmes is a side character into Enola Holmes. So he played Sherlock Holmes in Enola Holmes, which is a Netflix series, I believe, with Billy Bobby Brown. Is that her name? Billy Bobby Brown from Stranger Things? So he plays Sherlock Holmes on there. So, yeah, very cool stuff. A bit of information there. So very, very cool. So thank you, Tolkar. Millie Bobby Brown. That's right. Did I say Billy Bobby Brown? Such an idiot. When you're doing this and you're one-man show, sometimes stress gets you. I mess up words, whatever. Millie Bobby Brown. So yeah, Enola Holmes. And I haven't watched any of the series yet. I'm not sure if I like it from what I see, but it's probably pretty good. But how do I know? Henry Cavill was in the Hellraiser movie, the one with Lance Henriksen, I believe. He is freaking huge right now with his... Listen, I never want to say people are taking steroids, but whatever they do. But Hollywood people, they're on some kind of regimen that just makes them unnatural. Anyways, next question. On to question number 11. Here we go. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in here. RTN says some good writers in Playboy. Ray Bradbury, Kurt Vonnegut, Philip K. Dick. Yep. Listen, like I said, he knew how to sell magazines. I'll just leave it at that. Kilgore Trout is my favorite adult mag article writer. Nice. Okay. Yeah, he's on the juice or was. Yeah, Alberta Strength. Yeah. So, okay. Question number 11. After the original 1958 The Fly, there was a 1959 sequel called Return of the Fly. What is the name of the third movie made in 1965? You guys should know this. What was the name of the third movie made in 1965? I always like Little Annie Fanny by Harvey Kurtzman and Will Elder. Isn't harmful as long as you put them back. Dan Sheehan says taking steroids isn't harmful as long as you put them back. Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm not anything like that. I have no. Let me just say this. I will say that I'm not sure what you're meaning by that as you put them back. The minute you start taking steroids for, even if it's just for a month to build up muscle, you're building up your heart. The minute you go off of the steroids, your heart starts to weaken. So many heart troubles with steroids, many strokes. It is not a good thing. When you build a muscle in the ways that steroids do, and your heart being one of the biggest and strongest in your body, listen, not a good thing. Don't even once. That's all I'm saying. If the doctor prescribes you for a medical reason, for some reason there are different forms of steroids, the ones bodybuilders use and stuff like that, you don't want to even try it once. So that's all I got to say. So who said curse first? Terrible D. Wow, look at this. Had Terrible D the other... No, I listen, no. Good to see you, Terrible D. Curse of the Fly, 1965. Point goes to you. Everybody else seems to have them correct too. Abbott and Costello Meet the Fly. Frankie Avalon and Annette Fuluccello were in it. The Curse of the Fly. There you go. I'm in the fitness industry. Smart use of steroids is okay, but I'm natural myself. Alberta Strength. Much respect to that, but I totally disagree. And I am in... Listen, I've been in the business. I've been in it most of my life. Not in the bulking up form of things, but the martial arts side of things, the jiu-jitsu, the Muay Thai kickboxing, boxing, everything having to do with UFC for decades now has been a part of my life, still is. And I just stick by my words. Listen, we'll end it there. No discussion on steroids for the Fly trivia night. But listen, respect to y'all. Yeah, it is going off the rails. So here we go. Hey, you get that in everything I do. I look at the chat, something comes up, we get into different things, right? The Fly knows jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Listen, my son's been doing it since 3 years of age. We're back at the gym doing the boxing while he's doing track and field, indoor track and field. He's 14. The adult trainer, which we haven't seen in a little bit, said, "Holy hell!" First of all, he's 6. Anyways, he said it's the most power. Some of these older guys here do not have the power he's throwing at me right now. So, I mean, whatever. Not that I want him to get into fighting or nothing, but I want him to know how to defend himself and all that stuff. And he's made it a life kind of lifestyle like me, which is healthy to a point. Although now I got a bad back. But anyways, next question. Here we go. Let's go. Next Fly question. Bottom Ching. I'm just glad the Fly doesn't know how to cloud men's minds. I sprinkled some simia in the Venus flytrap, and 2 weeks later, oh my god. Okay. Anyways, here we go. I'm heavily into martial arts, and wrestled in high school and college. But my biggest regret was how much money I lost betting against Hulk Hogan in the 80s and 90s. You're an awesome dad, Thank you, Seth the Welsh. I definitely try to be. Two kids, number one on my list. Anyways, next question. Where does Seth go when Veronica refuses to go through the telepods? Where does Seth go when Veronica refuses to go through the telepods? This is kind of a classic scene too, man. What goes on after this? The fly cooking show, the bar, Rover, the fly cooking show. Oh my god. Rover gets another point, tying him with 3 with I'd Better Realize. RTN says, what a burger. What a burger? I don't know. What a burger. It's a bar, a dive bar. Rover got it. It's a classic scene where Seth goes into the bar, sees this girl. 2 guys are arm wrestling. This is like I brought up earlier. They're arm wrestling, and he breaks his arm. Like he's too strong. And because Veronica pushed him to the side, he brung the lady home. And do we call her a lady? The barfly home. Barfly home. And, burning off energy. Listen, he's in fly mode. And I love when he's coming through the halls and he's leaping up and doing the pull-ups and just boom, 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 boom. Unbelievable. It's a dive bar, but I always thought that lady he brought home was actually good looking. Yeah. And I still do like dirty women. Hello, I'm a dirty man. Hello. Alberta Strength, listen. Jesus. Open fracture. Yes. The over-the-top bar, Rosalie. He pitched. Woo! You got it, Dino. Barfly. Yep. Yeah, no, very, very interesting. 81 thumbs up. We are 19 away from 100. Not sure if we'll make it to 100 before the end of the show. We've got 30 minutes. But please give a thumbs up. Thank everybody for the super chats. Here's the links to join the channel and the Patreon. If you are not already a member, please do and become part of the family. Everybody is part of the family anyways, but support. I would have been very young when I first saw the movie, and I still thought she was good looking when I remember. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I think you mentioned it in your previous comment there, Alberta Strength. Next question. Who actually says the famous line, "Be afraid, be very afraid," in The Fly? So who actually says the famous line, "Be afraid, be very afraid," in The Fly? Dino might crack 150. Well, it slows up. The thumbs up slow up, but it's at 81 right now. Love to get it to 100, but at least we don't bite. Ronnie. Gina. Okay, I think Black Roses says Gina. Close enough. It was Gina's character, Veronica, who says it. So Veronica, Gina, I'll take it. Black Roses gets a point. Be afraid. Be very afraid. So Black Roses gets a point. Point to you. Good on you, good on you, good on you. Hale Rudnick says Gina Davis. Hale Rudnick, good to have you pop in here. Good to see you. Good to know you. Good to know you're part of the channel. Trivia nights every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Paranormal shows Monday or Thursday. Movie discussions, horror movie discussions every Wednesday and Sunday. So there you go. Always something going on the channel. And all night, every night, old time radio shows. More Christmas stuff coming up. But tonight we have a mixed bag of horror, detective, and mystery. You know, Narrow Wolf, Inner Sanctum, Sherlock Holmes, The Shadow, The Black Museum, Murder at Midnight, Bold Adventure, Broadway is My Beat, CBS Radio Mystery Theater, Inner Sanctum, I'm giving you the whole lineup, Mole Mystery Theater, The Sealed Book is in there, The Falcon, The Case of the Nervous Shakedown, with dates. Because somebody asked today, and I said, I'll go up, over, and beyond like Superman does, and I will put in the dates of these episodes, and I did. So there you go. Thank you, Rich Cat. Appreciate that for the link. And the Shadow knows. He certainly does. Classic Orson Welles. Anyways, next question is... Let me make sure. Over here. I'm going through two devices here. I've got the questions on one and the answers on another. So next question. What is the first part of Seth's body to fall off in The Fly? Is it a tooth, an ear, or a fingernail? So what is the first part, and this is when it gets gross, man, of Seth's body to fall off in The Fly? Is it a tooth, an ear, or a fingernail? And I'm out of water. I'm out of water. Damn it. I'm getting a tickle. Fritchow was born in 1952, 1961. Yeah, what's going on? Oh. Immortal. What are you guys talking about? Terrible to cough on the who's got it here though. I think I'd Better Realize gets it first. Let me just make sure. It was a fingernail. It was a fingernail. So I'd Better Realize moves back in the lead with 4 points. Rover with 3. RTN with 1. Black Roses with 1. WWM with 1. Stairpike with 1. John Victor with 1. And Terrible D. Terrible D. Tearing it up with 1 point. Good on you. But it is the fingernail. And you can hear it peeling away. And oh my god. Oh my gosh. It was pretty disgusting. Nope, Alberta Strength. It was his fingernail. Everclear is battery acid. What? His right eyebrow. What the heck? His manhood. We'll come back to this with wrong answers if we got time. I'll remind you next time on Extra Water T.O. Connie. I thought I had it big enough. Listen, my thing was I put it in a cup. Where the hell is it? It doesn't matter. Okay, let's get to the next question. Let's get through them. 82 thumbs up. I'm drinking a wine so cheap, says Terrible D. It's just called red wine. No Sham Pibble. No Fred Sanford tonic. Your family stands behind you 100%, Dino. Thank you, Emily. Much love. Much love. Listen, I know you guys. You guys are great. Always here. Always in support. So there you go. Next question. After he started to deteriorate quite drastically, what does Seth say is now the Brundle Museum of Natural History in his home? After he has started to deteriorate quite drastically, What does Seth say is now the Brundle Museum of Natural History in his home? Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Vin Rouge du Table, says the Steerpike. He's actually... Need to get a bigger tumbler, Dino, for Christmas. Yeah, I know. I need... Listen, I'm going to start bringing down a big gallon jug is what I'm going to do. I like my wine like I like my... Dan Sheehan, listen, that's awful. That's awful. That's not good. Yeah, actually, it's all good. It's all good. But listen, I have to remove that. That's terrible. It's terrible. You can't say that. Jesus. Who got it first? Let's see. I do believe Steerpike. Wow, Steerpike. 2 points, Steerpike. Pretty good tonight, eh? Yes, it's his medicine cabinet. It's where he's putting all his pieces and parts. His fingernail, his ears, his teeth, his everything is going in there. He starts, and the way he starts to act, talk, Jeff Goldblum, man. Jeff Goldblum was something else in the 80s, man. First role I ever seen him in was a Woody Allen movie. It was either Manhattan or Annie Hall. I think it was Annie Hall, where he was on a telephone in the whatever, and you just see him talking and he turns around. That's it. That's what I seen him in. Wait, what did he say about how he likes women and wine or something? That if I'm not repeating it. It's an old part of Richard Pryor's comedy routine. Exactly, Dan Sheehan. Richard Pryor was very, 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 very R-rated. Very R-rated. I just think it just wasn't a good thing to say, because nowadays it's... Listen, I understand. It was a good joke. Likes his wine the way... Anyways, yeah, enough with that. We're done. Gina Davis must be tall because she was tall. Yeah, no, she was pretty tall, man. I can't tell you exactly. 6 foot. He played the role well. Yes, he did. I think it was a young Jeff in Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You're very sensitive. You wouldn't last 8 seconds in my house. Okay, let me address this, Dan Sheehan. Are you referring to me being sensitive? It's not that I'm sensitive. It's I'm being respectful to any woman in the chat who wouldn't want to be referred to as, I like my wine the way I like my women. And I'll say the joke. Okay, I'll wait a second here. Okay. Passed out. My uncle passed out at a movie. So do you get what I'm saying? It's kind of, and I was trying to be lighthearted with it, but you came back. I can open my mouth and be just as R-rated in my home. Okay, I'm looking out for people who wouldn't want that said if they're a woman. You know, you would never want a woman passed out. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So you brought it up. If you would have just left it be, it's fine. And I know you may leave. Hopefully you don't leave and you just understand. In your household, me and you could laugh about it. Well, you know, I don't. Anyways, let's drop it. Enough said. Yep. Yeah, he was probably somewhere beyond R-rated. I like my coffee like I like my women. Well, hopefully you guys understood what I was saying there. I know it's a line Richard Pryor said, but nowadays, listen. Yeah, see, I keep going on anyways. 85 thumbs up. I understand, no offense. I enjoy you and your channel. Well, thanks, Dan Sheehan. That's all I needed to hear. Again, I listen to some R-rated stuff. I love Richard Pryor and all that stuff. It's just being respectful to people in the chat. And that was referring to women being passed out and it wasn't good. And so, anyways, we are moving on. Next question is, what does director David Cronenberg have a cameo as in The Fly? So, oh, I think I said this earlier. Well, let's see if you guys remember. Let's see if you remember. Uh, um, what does director David Cronenberg have a cameo as in The Fly? So David Cronenberg plays a part in a movie. What part does he play in the movie? I said it earlier, right before the stream started. Slipped it out there. So let's see if anybody knows here. Yes, there you go, John Victor. John Victor with the second point. Yeah, I did say it at the beginning. I mentioned that he was a gynecologist in this film. And I don't know. I better realize. He was a gynecologist. Leave it to David Cronenberg to say, hey, I'm going to play the role as the gynecologist. So yeah, that's what he did. That was his role in the film. So very good on you. The dead bit. What? He plays a kid. Brundlefly stunt double. Just a little too busy here, Dino. Yeah, no, I hear you, John Victor. I hear you. Scarecrow Ninja turns. What the heck? I get wrong answers. Yeah, we'll see if we can get to that. 85 thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, please do. Here's the link to join the channel and the Patreon if you wish. And yeah. And overnight tonight, right after this, great stream. Jar Jar Binks. What the? David Cronenberg has a fairly new movie that came out not too long ago. I guess it didn't do well, but I want to see it. Alberta Strength. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I'm not sure if I want to. I don't know. Listen, Dario Argento just came out with a new movie, and I watched a trailer to it, and I'm like, and because I'm such a Giallo fan, and Dario Argento fan, and just because he's one of my, he's up there, man. The dude's great. One of my favorite horror films of all time, Deep Red. But he's got a new movie out, but he's been terrible for some decades now. And I saw the trailer. I'm like going, I don't know if I want to waste my time on this one. Maybe we'll do it one night, me and Ginger, during the Giallo streak, because it's similar to that. It's supposed to be another Giallo type movie. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Dario Argento just came out with a new movie. Yes, and he died in 2005. Next question. 17. What is Seth's desperate and crazy plan at the end of The Fly? What is Seth's desperate and crazy plan at the end of The Fly? Does anybody know? Oh, God. Yeah. Yikesy. Oh, does anybody know? And just, what was his plan at the end of the movie? His ultimate, I want to see the new Willow and Indiana Jones Steerpike. Not quite that. Unite himself, Veronica, and Baby. It's a kind of a tough one here because, oh boy. Who got it first? Let's see. I'll give it to Kathy. He'll fuse with Veronica, but with which Veronica is born or has an unborn child in her. So it's basically to fuse together with Veronica and their unborn child is one entity. So I will give it to you. So 1 point goes to you. So yeah, and it looks like most of you guys got it. Unite himself, Veronica, and Baby. So Steerpike. Steerpike, you've seen this version of The Fly then? Very good. Yes, RTN, if you get a chance, watch this. Maybe this will be a movie night type thing on Patreon and the channel membership. So maybe I'll do that. Does it go back in the thing and try and transport back? Mow the driveway, paint the house. Okay, appear in Wes Anderson movie. Appearing in a Wes Anderson movie. Listen, I love Wes Anderson. Well, not all, but the majority of his earlier stuff, Wes Anderson, great stuff, man. I got to get through these questions. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, we are on. Which actor plays Seth's son in The Fly 2, 1989? Which actor plays Seth's son in The Fly 2, 1989? He also played in one of my most romantic films, teenage films of the 80s. Okay, I'm not going to give away. Okay. Let's see if anybody gets it. Do you know I've seen this movie about 20 times and also read a book about awesome stair pike. Awesome. Yes. I'd better realize. Eric Stoltz. I'd better realize with 5 points. Eric Stoltz is the answer. He plays in The Fly 2, which is not a bad film. It is not a bad film. It's a pretty good film. It's a pretty good film. Lee Majors, the guy who played in the movie The Mask. Eric Stoltz, yes, Alberta Strength. Rocky, James, Finlayson, and Leo Gorcey. James Finlayson, man. In most of the Laurel and Hardy shorts. Such a great character actor coming out of that silent era. Love him in a lot of the Laurel and Hardys. Anyways, moving on. In the movie I was mentioning, Some Kind of Wonderful, with Eric Stoltz was in there, and it's one of my teenage angst films. It's romantic teen. It's wonderful. Some Kind of Wonderful. If you haven't seen it and you like the 80s, Breakfast Club, all those kind of films, John Hughes, all that, give Some Kind of Wonderful a watch. I love that film. It is so good. I've watched it I don't know how many times. Josie the Bunny. Yeah, now I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyways, question number 19. Who was the only actor from the original The Fly to appear in the 1989 sequel? Was it Jeff Goldblum, John Getz, or Gina Davis? So who was the only actor to appear in The Fly's sequel in 1989 with Eric Stoltz? Was it Jeff Goldblum, John Getz, or Gina Davis? Eric Stoltz wasn't the original Marty McFly. No, he wasn't. Monsters check under their beds for Chuck Norris. She's Some Kind of Wonderful. Well, it's not. Yeah, not the song. Gina Davis is ex Jeff Goldblum. I guess I'll give it to Alberta Strength. Because it was her ex-boyfriend, John Getz. So, close enough. So, Alberta Strength, you get a point there. Boy, a lot of people on the board, man. 1 point to you. Very cool. So far, I'd better realize is in the lead. We've got one more question. And I do believe it's impossible for anybody else to win. So I do believe I'd better realize won it this week. Yeah, I mean, he did. But anyways, here we go. Last question. The 1989 sequel to The Fly was directed by someone who hardly worked on the original film. Was he a special effects artist, a producer, or a screenwriter? So in 1989, sequel to The Fly was directed by someone who hardly worked on the original film. Was he a special effects artist, a producer, or a screenwriter? If I'm not mistaken, looked like a deleted scene. Hey, JP! Hope everyone is having a great night. We are having a great night. Good to see you. Wow. A maggot wrangler. It's a fun trivia night as always, JP. Thank you, Ginger. 6 artists. Congrats at I'd Better Realize. Connie Cleary comes up with a point. Look at that. Finally getting on a board this week. 1 point to you. It is the special effects artist. It was Chris Wallace who won an Academy Award for the effects in The Fly. So there you go. There you go. A key lime pie. Best boy. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you too, JP. And Black Roses just keeps saying the dead baboon. I don't think it was really a dead baboon, but it portrayed one on TV. Well, on the big screen. Whatever. Yes, Gaffer. The caterer. Best boy. So, no, Fluffer. RTN. This isn't Debbie Does Dallas. So, listen. Matt Maddox. Where the hell you been? 681 days played on World of Warcraft. No life. I haven't seen you here, Matt, in a long, long time. But definitely good to see you, man. 681 days played on World of Warcraft. Holy Moses. Smell them darn roses. Jeesh. Oh, my God. Yes, we need you back here, Matt. At least while you're playing, listen to us, right? Again, make sure we're 11 away from 100 thumbs up. I wanted to make 100 thumbs up before the end of the stream here. I may ask a question with all wrong answers in a second here. You won't sell me opera head. Okay, and there's the links if anybody cares to join the Patreon or the channel. Movie nights every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Always good. So we just watched Psycho yesterday from 1960s. Anyways, I'd Better Realize champion. Clap, clap, clap. We are at 90 thumbs up. Congratulations, I'd Better Realize on the win this week. Good to see you winning. Matt Maddox, Private Eye. Phantom of the Opera bust. Yepers, Matt Maddox. Given to me years ago by a friend on the channel who was always here. Said, let me send you something. And he sent me that, and it's always been a part of the set since. So very, very cool. Plankton from SpongeBob. Phantom of the Opera. Congrats. We're all winners for participating. Yes, you are, Glenn Wright. We're all winners. We're all winners. Well said. Well said. Boy, do I keep going? No, I think I'm going to end it. I think we went long enough tonight. It's been a long day for me. I added my thumbs up with extreme enthusiasm. Thank you very much, JP. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all for the people who super chatted. Let me, thank you guys again. We had Grant, who gave a $10 super chat. Always a good time here. Love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Santa's Pup gave a 99-cent super sticker. Connie Cleary, much love to you with a $4.99 super chat. Black Roses, $7.50. Black Roses. Because I love you and the Late Horror Show family, and happy RTN is back. Yes. And M space B, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Dino. Awesome. Was Kat the Fantastic a super chat tonight too? Much love, everyone. I will be at the movie tomorrow night. Oh, that was later. So with that said, me and Ginger will see you tomorrow night for our discussion on The Legend of Hell House with Roddy McDowell, a gothic horror. So that will make as a lovely discussion as always. So always love going back and forth and talking about movies. So love and peace to all. And